Hey everybody, Josh RV Nerd here, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And a question I get, without fail, every single day is, hey Josh, when is the best time to buy an RV? And I've been sitting behind the keyboard all day. My legs were cramping up, hands are tired. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna take a little cruise around the back 40. It's quieter back here. It's a nice little zen place where I get to kind of chill out. And the company's cool back here, right? Quick housekeeping. Everything you're seeing behind us, these some of this might be a couple things we've done some service work on, but for the most part, these are things that we've sold and are waiting to be picked up. Although, obviously, that thing is a little different. Local business purchased that from us, put a full sticker wrap on a cruiser fifth wheel. Thing just looks, you see it coming a mile away, obviously. But most of the stuff back here is sold or getting ready to leave. Anyway, when is the best time to buy an RV? I never usually give short answers. I'm going to try real quick here. The very short answer is when you are ready. Now the long answer to that, because there is no one, here's the best time to buy a camper. And if someone ever tries to boil it down that simply, it's someone who doesn't have a good grasp of all of the ebbs and flows of this business. Because the thing is, this is not a static business. This is a very liquid business. It could be described as volatile. There's always things changing in this business. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's the inventory, the offerings, the time of year. There's unpredictable factors in this business. Like, we're always one unforeseen natural disaster away from the cost of materials jumping way up. That happens, guys. There's times where that happens. You can't predict those sorts of things. And they affect the housing market, the residential market. They affect everything. Also, there's always a piece of inventory that, for whatever reason, perfectly fine RV, has kind of slipped through the cracks and is basically on a dealership's clearance row. Now, a lot of times you hear about model year holdbacks, like, for instance, if like the 21s are out at the time of this filming, when the 2020s are still on the lot, sometimes you can get a good deal on those. But there are times when a 20 and a 21 can be built physically the same. They could cost the same. So that isn't necessarily a static guaranteed factor. There are times when a dealership sometimes gets a little special purchase on something for reasons that can vary based on the situation. There's always something new. Now, recently at the time of this filming, there was a manufacturer's raw supplies cost increase that went into place, and it has affected the pricing of a lot of RVs that we carry here at Haylett RV, and not just here, everywhere. No manufacturer is spared. When the raw material cost goes up, if it's wood, if it's copper, if it's aluminum, it's going to affect everybody. There's no one who's going to be immune to that. So people sometimes ask me in my videos, why don't you publish the pricing? Well, there's a few reasons. First of all, when I first have those videos up, I don't have the pricing available. I work and move very, very quickly. The second thing is pricing changes. You can have, we could order 3 of those. They could come in a month or two apart, a week or two apart, 3 months apart. It is very possible the invoicing, the cost of that RV is going to differ for one of those copies at least. It just really depends on when things were built, what discounts are offered at the time, because we order tons of RVs in the fall, and we get a big fall bulk discount as a result of that. Just like you go to Sam's Club, you buy in bulk, you save. It's Costco mentality, guys. It's true of anything. The thing is, when you replace those 6 months later, after we've sold out of those, they cost more to replace because sometimes those discount packages are no longer available. So you can't always easily predict the pricing. Now, sometimes it's exactly the same. Sometimes it might only be a couple $100 different. I actually saw an instance once. Rockwood one year gave such strong fall discounts that after we sold out of this little 21-foot model that they had, a replacement on it was like $1,200 more. It was a significant variance. Some of these big fifth wheels, sometimes they have like a $3,000 fall discount allowance on them that you lose. after usually the turn of the calendar year or around March or something like that. So that's the thing. You can rarely see that as a consumer. And I don't know that anyone ever takes the time to explain it. That's why I like to put these videos together, walking and talking with you over here. That's kind of the segment that we started doing here, is walking and talking with Uncle Josh, the RV nerd. But I guess it's a lamer version of comedians and cars getting coffee, but you get the idea. That's the thing. Everything changes. Everything is always changing. Everything is always evolving. So the best time is truly when you're ready. Because let's say it's like this one right here. Any of these things behind me. Pick one. I don't care. That's the one. You're going to get that one. Okay? I respect if you're not ready right now. If you ever visit here at Haylett RV, you find we're not real high-pressure people. I'm sure it probably costs us a deal or two, but I know that plenty of people come back as a result of the fact that they enjoyed being treated like a decent human being and not just like a piece of cattle that we're going to squeeze something out of you. Just instead of milk, it happens to be money. We're not that way. I get that you're not always ready right now. I'm not always ready right now either. What I'm getting at, though, is when you are ready, what you see today may not be there tomorrow. Your today is someone else's yesterday. Keep that in mind. So the RV that you're looking at now and you want to think about until whenever could be the RV someone else already saw and they're ready to go now. The replacement may not cost the same. The materials may have gone up. The product may have changed. The features, the colors, something may have varied that you no longer like. These are all factors that can't be predicted except for right now. Sometimes even when you're ordering an RV, depending on the time of year you're ordering, things can change out from under you and us. Don't get me wrong. No dealership, not just Haylett RV, no dealership likes it when a customer makes a commitment to them. Then we got to make that call like, hey guys, here's the thing. They changed stuff and I can't cover the whole thing. That sucks because we've made a commitment to one another, but it was based on information that we couldn't necessarily guarantee to control. And it's, like I said, that's difficult for everybody, not just you, but the dealerships as well. So I think, again, I tried to give you the short answer. The best time is when you're ready. The long answer is there's a lot of factors. And if you appreciate that kind of stuff, learning a little bit of what maybe can change and go on behind the scenes and why we do what we do here at Haylett RV, please give our team the opportunity to earn your business. We are a family-owned operation. I'm what's called an SOB with a PhD. I am a son of the boss whose parent had a dealership. But I've tried to really conduct myself in a way that I would like to feel is good, not just taking advantage of a situation. So if you appreciate what we do here for you, give our team the chance to work with you, hit that little subscribe button down here. Follow along with us as we have more information come out. And as always, take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy Haylett camping, everyone.